Hey Commander fans! Today we have some exciting news about our team, so take advantage and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Don't forget to activate the bell and leave a like to show support for our team and the community. Want to join the fans and check out today's news? Let's go. NFL analyst points to Commanders trade target to boost Jayden Daniels. A remarkable start for the Washington Commanders in 2024 could see general manager Adam Peters change his approach. The front office leader won't do anything to jeopardize the team's long-term future under his guidance, but a serious discussion needs to be had about what comes next with the trade deadline fast approaching. The Commanders are in a strong position to make moves. Peters has been more interested in shipping out the deadwood and stockpiling draft assets throughout his tenure thus far. But with Jayden Daniels emerging as a bona fide franchise-caliber quarterback, this organization can lean on. Those in power may decide to be more aggressive in giving their chances this season a major boost. It's a tricky one. Peters needs to find the right deal with someone who can provide more than just a quick fix. The Commanders haven't shown interest in Davante Adams, which is a sign they want to look at options with a bit more upside if a new player is being considered. It also fits with how the former San Francisco 49ers executive has approached his roster-building ethos thus far. T. Higgins named a Commanders trade target ahead of 2024 deadline. ESPN's Benjamin Solak thinks he's found the ideal solution. The analyst touted wide receiver T. Higgins as a dream trade target for the Commanders. He's likely nearing the end of his time with the Cincinnati Bengals. Washington could also offer him a long-term extension with $122.5 million in salary cap space at its disposal next spring with 30 players under contract. With rookie QB Jayden Daniels looking like the real deal, the Commanders can now spend aggressively to build a competitive team and maximize his rookie contract window. T. Higgins is incredible on those one-on-one verticals that are a big part of Daniels' game, and he brings a dimension of size that's currently missing from the Commanders' receiving corps. And, critically, the Commanders have the cap space to pay Higgins the massive contract he absolutely deserves. Benjamin Solak, ESPN. Higgins is playing on the franchise tag this season. The Bengals are 1-4 and still need to pay wideout Ja'Marr Chase. There doesn't seem to be much of a chance that the former Clemson star will get the pay he's seeking from his current employers, so the AFC North team could decide to take something in return if they can't get some wins before the deadline. There will be a line of suitors for Higgins's services in free agency if the Bengals let things get to that point. If Peters decides that he could be a legitimate difference maker to pair with Terry McLaurin and help Daniels take the next step, giving up a draft pick, likely a day 2 selection, to get him in the mix and tie up the pass catcher long-term is an option worth considering. Others will also be under the microscope between now and the trade deadline, which happens to be Election Day this year. Peters could easily hold on to his assets and have faith in the options available. At the same time, Higgins represents an immediate upgrade over anything other than McLaurin. He's also only 25. Age may be the most important factor above all else if Higgins is to enter Washington's thinking process. This is still a precarious situation for the Commanders. But with a couple of winnable games coming up in the next month, and a big challenge from the Baltimore Ravens thrown in for good measure, a situation could arise where this burgeoning project is ready to compete much sooner than anticipated. If that's the case, and Peters gets some bang for his buck, don't be surprised if another dynamic weapon for Daniels is acquired, and they could do a lot worse than look in Higgins' direction.